Hello. Good morning. I have pneumonia. So basically, unrelated to that, there was a ton of rain coming down a few minutes ago, and all of our power kept going out.
Hello everyone.
So if the power goes out, that's
Director of
why.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
But that was a little under an hour ago, so I think we're fine now.
We'll be using today's showcase to give you a first look at our next DLC fighter.
Yeah?
Actually, hardly anyone knows what we'll be announcing today, even among Nintendo staff worldwide.
Because it's Glover.
The development team and other stakeholders have been working on this fighter with the utmost secrecy.
How does Sakurai sound?
Which
Is he
means
loud
other
enough?
Nintendo staff around the globe will only start making preparations for release after the showcase has been broadcast.
Oh.
So it won't be available right away.
Okay,
Please understand that it'll take a little time.
That's fair. I didn't really want it
I
right
think
away.
even
I
many
feel like
Nintendo
shit.
employees will be surprised to see this and say, "Wow, really?"
It's Glover! They're like, wow, Glover? Really?
So let's all share in the fun of getting our hands on the latest information.
So it's someone crazy. It's not
However,
Dante or
even
Sora.
if you say, "That's not the character I was picturing," I hope you don't have any hard feelings.
It's Glover!
We prepared a fighter.
I'll lower him a little.
Once it starts, I think you'll figure out who it is pretty quickly.
Let me know how
Now,
that sounds.
Let's do this.
It's Glover. People are mad it's not Waluigi. That's what he's saying, but they're gonna be happy because it's Glover. Alright, who is it? Okay, might be Sora. It's gonna be a character from Kingdom Hearts that isn't Sora. Is what it's gonna be. I mean, this is Fire Emblem, so people are already gonna be pissed. But I don't know anything about Fire Emblem. Raise it up a smidge. Eh.
What were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap?
Is it actually gonna be
If
Fire
you
Emblem?
and I are one, I too am trapped within this void. In time, our hearts and minds will cease to be.
Okay.
Are
I
you
know
prepared
nothing
to die?
about Fire Emblem. I just know this is Fire Emblem.
I thought as much. I also do not wish to die. And yet,
And yet Waluigi is here trapped with us.
there is no other choice.
I feel like it's not
You
going to be a
must
Fire
join
Emblem character.
Smash.
It's not going to be him. It's
Join
a trick.
Smash Brothers already! What in the world are you waiting for?
No, it's a trick. It's a fake out. No, it's actually
So joining
not a...
Smash
It actually is a
consumes
Fire
the
Emblem sword
darkness
fighter.
itself.
I woke up at 8 AM with pneumonia for this. What does Twitter look like? They're gonna be mad. I didn't delete all my notifications, so I haven't been getting updates. Literally everyone on Twitter is gonna be either ecstatic or furious, depending on if you play Three Houses.
So you return, and sooner than expected. I see. Too many swordsmen, are there?
Oh!
And you wield the
It's a
sword
fake
as
out.
well?
I was right.
What will you do?
Or are they gonna change it? Okay, it's female Byleth
So that is how you plan to win the day?
with titty.
So be it. I reward your cleverness this time.
Is she gonna have like multiple versions? Like each skin has a different fighting style? I don't know what that.
This?
Oh, she just has a bunch of weapons. I don't get it. There's two of them? I don't know anything about Fire Emblem, and yet it's most of the roster of Smash.
Of anyone, you should be able to handle the hero's relics.
Okay, so it's not the regular sword fighter, it's just a Fire Emblem character, but she has multiple weapons. I like the jab that it's like, oh, there's too many sword fighters, but like literally everyone wanted that. If there was another Fire Emblem character, everyone wanted the Hammer Girl, because hammers are cool.
Each weapon
But-
matches a direction.
I like, aside from the bow, those are all basically just swords. Like, it's still an anime sword fighter. Quite literally.
Your will and mine be
Why
ours.
Fire Emblem? Because every Fire Emblem game has to have at least one Smash character. Like, that's law. I actually just, like, don't want to watch this anymore. I unironically just don't. Like, I really feel fucking sick as shit with pneumonia.
Yes, there you have it. Byleth from Fire Emblem Three Houses is joining the battle.
I'm sticking around.
Fire Emblem Three Houses.
I don't think he's gonna reveal another character.
Even so, you'll soon be able to play as them in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This release is planned for January 28th. You'll have instant access if you have the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass, and it will also be available for purchase individually. In case you're not familiar with Fire Emblem or Three Houses, I'll explain a few things.
I have to tell everyone not to wake up for this.
First off, what is Fire Emblem? It's really hard to pronounce in Japanese. The producer said it's okay if I just say Fire Emblem. But when writing it, if you don't write Fire Emblem, the Fire Emblem police will come and get you, so please be careful.
Alright. At least he's got jokes. I still respect Sakurai, but I'm fucking mad.
You could say it was a pioneer in the genre of tactical role-playing games. You might be wondering what makes it particularly tactical. Well,
I don't want a history on Fire Emblem. I
you can think of it as
really don't want a history of Fire Emblem. You don't know how to feel about this? I know exactly how I feel about this. It wasn't even like a good reveal. I'm looking at Twitter.
Games of that era, there were lots of ones in which you command tanks, aircrafts, and so on. But Fire Emblem was unique because each unit was a specific character, sort of like in role-playing games. Plus, something made it stand out from other Nintendo products.
Twitter is not happy.
Characters could permanently die. That's pretty direct language, though, so perhaps we should just say they're sleeping with the fishes.
He's like, the characters may directly die. You can turn that feature off, Sakurai.
You lose that unit. They'd be gone, and you couldn't use them again. Recent entries in the series maintain this concept of permadeath to some degree in classic mode and what have you, but a lot of games now allow strategic withdrawals, so to speak. In the older games, your units would really be gone, never to be mentioned again. Scary.
Yeah.
The game's stories are told like chronicles of
I don't mind Byleth, but please let this direct be more than just Fire Emblem history. I don't think anybody's too surprised by the addition of Byleth. I'm a little surprised that, like, it's the last one.
There's actually a reason for this. When I was considering how to incorporate Fire Emblem fighters into Super Smash Bros. Melee,
you work from 12 to 3 p.m.
reflect
today.
the turn-based nature of the original game. First comes your opponent's turn. They attack and you counter. Next comes your turn. And now, Fire Emblem Three Houses is the 17th game in the series. People who
Wait, she wasn't.
In particular might be thinking, 17 games? There are that many? Well,
I just realized I said that one character from Three Houses was a hammer user, but she's an axe user. And this character kind of has an axe, so I actually, I stand corrected on that. I just realized that.
Can you say a challenge? I'll give it a try.
It's no wonder this is 35 minutes long. It really is just a history of Smash. Alright, I'll mute this for a second.
So, you saw how I was counting in a weird way, right? I was counting in binary. This is 0. Fold this here and you get 1, and then you get 2, then 2 plus 1 equals 3. So, this would be 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then you get 16. Add 1 and you get 17. Awesome, isn't it? You can actually count up to 31 on one hand. And if you use both hands, you can count all the way up to 1023. If you've given up counting the knots in a tatami mat, you could always give it a go. What is Fire Emblem Three Houses? In Japanese, the male version of the main character is called Bereto and the female version is called Beresu, but in English they share the same name, Byleth. Byleth becomes a professor who ends up leading one of 3 academic houses. Once you've chosen a house, you guide them through their school life, and, well, you end up fighting the other houses.
This is one of those games. This might actually be the first DLC character revealed that I have absolutely zero interest in getting their name.
Turn hostile and try to kill
Not because I think Fire Emblem Three Houses is bad, I considered getting it before, but because I think Byleth is another fucking silent protagonist that I just don't fucking care about.
I've done the same thing before.
And I know buying the game won't teach me literally anything at all about the character. So, like, why should I give a
wait
shit?
until launch to experience it, or we'd have never made it in time.
I don't want to know how to count binary with hands. Yeah, I wasn't listening to him because my lung was being removed.
Saw the ending, and realized for the first time, I guess we can't really have Breath of the Wild's Princess Zelda as a fighter. I did the same this time, but with there being
Sakurai teaches counting.
endings, it was really hard to
Sakurai saying how to count binary on your hands is just surreal. I guess I missed something there because I wasn't listening. I was dying.
The game has multiple routes, and the outcome of each is very different. Your experience will vary depending on the route you choose, and many of the characters you meet will adopt different roles in the story.
I totally love the Fire Emblem the ad stream. Yeah, I just retweeted that. Someone was like, Byleth's pretty cool, but I don't know why Sakurai was gassing him. This is just a big ass Fire Emblem Three Houses ad.
But this time, we have to account for the holidays and such, so we're filming 2 months in advance of this video's release.
That's pretty
Right
crazy.
Now, it's actually November. Therefore, some of what I'm about to show you might differ a bit from the finished version. As always, I'm using a special in-game camera and such.
So is the rest of this like? So then what's the point of the presentation if he can if it's gonna change? Wait.
So this is our new fighter, Byleth.
Can we at least get a caption of if you change something, edited in post?
It's maybe a bit better than Robin's.
So we're watching a 35-minute direct.
They're grab lax.
So
but actually,
it's a 35-minute direct on the history
the hero's relic they use
of
changes
Fire
depending on the direction
Emblem
you input with the stick.
and
Each of the hero's relics is a
a
weapon that appears in
gameplay
Fire Emblem 3
showcase
They look
of
like bones, and there's
moves
a reason
that
for
might not be the same now.
First, let's talk about the weapon Byleth uses for upward inputs, the Sword of the Creator.
I'm literally
The Sword of the Creator here is Byleth's
not
default
going to
weapon. They use
listen
it for
to him
flurry
talk
attacks
about
and
the
tilt
character
attacks, such as down tilt attacks, where it takes the form
because
of
I
a
will
whip.
never play this character.
They also use the sword for dash attacks and other moves. For their up smash attack, they'll whip the sword upward to launch enemies in the air. For their up air attack, they'll wave the whip sword overhead. The hit detection for this attack lasts for a relatively long time.
I actually.
The up special move is really something.
What about in
The sword
selling the
extends
Smash?
upward.
That's not me
Allowing you to
using the
do
character.
this.
That's the
was
CPU
pretty
using the
terrifying how
character.
I
I don't
knew
need to
the
know how the
attack,
character
and
plays
in addition,
to make it fight and settle it in Smash. So it's better Corrin.
you can do awful things like this. That said, you'll launch opponents upward until their damage reaches a certain
This
percentage.
actually just looks like better Corrin.
Exceed that percentage, and
And
you'll
Corrin
need to-
was already kind
You
of
may find
nasty.
it helpful to mid-air dodge. I've already shown this, but you can also use it to latch onto edges. So that's the up
Why
special.
does he just have Joker's
Now,
up
for the
B?
sideways inputs. This is Erdfar, the same name as the weapon from Celtic mythology.
So he is literally just an anime sword fighter,
As you
except
can see, they have a long reach.
some of his weapons come out for special moves.
Marth's air attack keeps opponents in check.
Is that actually it? He doesn't even use the he doesn't actually use the weapons.
If Byleth does the same thing, you'd win out, so you should be able to beat it. Next, the side smash attack. This also has a long range. It'll connect even from here. Also, if you add an upward tilt, it will be stronger. And if you've knocked an opponent down, the side attack won't hit unless you add a downward tilt to aim for them. By the way, the tip of the lance is more powerful. The shaft
It's
part
like
is weaker,
it being an axe.
so it's not suited to close
When he
combat.
doesn't move, doesn't even make it
It
better.
won't deal much damage, and it won't
Because
knock
it
opponents
like
far.
it still does everything that a
That's
person
why,
with a
as a
sword
rule,
would do.
You want to
Remember
hit
how
with the
people wanted to
blade and
Goku
aim
in
upward.
Smash? Well, let's not go to the other illogical extreme. Like,
Next, the side special move.
this is like the one everyone was afraid would happen because
Byleth
it
will simply
sucks.
Swing the lance like this.
Not that
but
it
again,
sucks,
it has
it's that
excellent
it's
reach. For
fucking
example,
overdone
even
as
when your
shit.
opponent is at this distance,
And then
it'll
Goku's
still
the
hit.
one that, like, it just shouldn't happen. Remember how people were memeing
Actually, you can do a smash
that
attack
it's like,
forward a little.
oh hey, a few days ago Nintendo fans were super angry about DLC being announced
But
in
as
a
you'd
Direct.
expect,
Let's get ready for Nintendo fans to get super excited about DLC announced in a Direct. I mean, like, obviously it was one of those, like, just factually untrue statements used to
Returning
rile
the side
people up,
attack
and it
from
worked.
earlier, they
But
have
also
great
I'm pretty
horizontal
sure
reach,
people are going
but
to
they
be
lack
pissed
vertical
about
delivery.
this.
So this complements it well.
I might actually
Although
be
you'll be
seething
vulnerable
mad
to
if he didn't already announce more DLC.
Now, for the
That
downward
being said, I hate every character.
for
I
you,
can now
Byleth
say that.
will use a
Every
called Emir.
every character that was announced in the
named after
Fighters
a weapon that
Pass,
appears in
which
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I paid for beforehand,
First, the
I
down
hate
air.
every one of them. I did not like a
really is
single
strong.
character revealed. Now, that doesn't mean I
You
think
can
they're
try
all
to
bad
use that
additions
with
to
this attack.
Smash. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
Next is
I,
the down smash.
personally, as an individual, with my opinion, I hate all of them.
As you can see,
I
it's
think
great
this is
deal
a
of
bad addition to Smash. I think this is a bad addition.
And for the down
Heroes, a
special,
good addition. I couldn't care less about him.
Byleth channels all
Banjo,
the into a
great
devastating
addition.
strike.
I couldn't care less
It's a
about
bold
him.
move. Similar to
Joker,
the
bad
Here's what makes
addition.
it different.
A Persona character would have been fine.
When readying the
Persona
move,
5
there's a
character
super
would have been great. Joker is the worst character you could have added. He's just silent
Which allows
protagonist.
you to
He
withstand
sucks.
attack.
There's no character whatsoever.
Just so you know, if you execute a Falcon Punch in about
I don't
the
even
same
remember
time,
who the 5th character was.
it plays
Oh,
like this.
Terry Bogard. I know
It's a
nothing
bit
about
slower
that
than the Falcon
franchise.
Punch, but
I
due to
can't
the
say
super
it's a
armor
good or
effect,
bad
you have the
addition,
advantage.
but obviously that means I hate the
Unless you get
character.
grabbed.
I do think the character is just better kin,
Another notable
so I
aspect
think
is
that's
that it
bad.
lets you pass through platforms.
And Piranha Plant was
While
basically a
you're charging
pre-order
up,
bonus,
you
so
can
it
breeze
doesn't count as
past
Fighters
platforms like
Pass.
this to reach a lower area.
So literally,
It
what a
won't let you
waste
jump,
of
but
my
you can
money.
Use it as a surprise attack. Also, you can turn around during the move. The swing takes a while, so if an opponent runs behind you during the move, you can quickly change direction.
My
Even though
lungs
it can be
really
hard to
hurt.
land a
I'm
hit
not
with this
happy.
move, it can be really effective when used
That's
against weak
hilarious.
opponents.
Good tweet. Good tweet.
Plus, even if you fail to land a direct hit, any opponents on the ground nearby will still be launched a little. It's as if the quaking of the ground launches them.
Yeah, so
By
I
the way,
wasn't sure
earlier, I talked a little bit about the other Fire Emblem characters' moves.
exactly about
I
how
don't recommend
Twitter
using this down special against fighters
would
from the
feel.
Fire Emblem series.
Twitter's not
because you'll
happy.
just get loads of counters. It hits with that much power in a single attack. Counters can actually multiply the power of blocked attacks. And using easily anticipated
Wait,
like
so
this
is-
can just get you hit by counter after counter. Next, we
Wait,
have the
is
neutral
that
moves.
all counters
The
or his
bow
counter
you
buff?
use
I think that's
is
all
Phalanx,
counters,
which
but
shares its name with the bow from the Knights of the Round Table. It
that's
only appears in
crazy.
a few neutral moves. You've got the neutral air attack. This attack is similar to a move of Pit's and other fighters.
I
like
just
it.
I don't have
It
anything
lets
to
you spin
say.
the
It's
weapon
just
around.
the most boring. It's quite literally there
It's also
could not
easy
have been a
to
more
read certain
boring
combos
option
with
to
it.
add. And I'm not mad
And with the neutral
because
special,
I thought it was
it
gonna
let
be
loose an attack.
Dante or someone, and I don't care about
It seems pretty
Dante
straightforward,
either.
right? But there are a few noteworthy aspects.
Who was the other one? Everyone, Sora.
First, the biggest difference between this bow
I don't really
and
care about
that
either.
once
I
you
think
input
Sora would have been
command, you
more
keep charging
fun,
until
but
it's ready.
I don't care about either of them. There has to be that one person who's dripping weapon character.
So when it
Oh, I'm
does
sure there's
fire,
plenty
the
of
arrow
like
travels at high
Fire
speed.
Emblem Three Houses
It's also
fans that
very
are
powerful.
happy. I meant like
That
Twitter
said,
in general
you
is
can
not
still
happy.
cancel
There's
out
obviously going to be
stand
some
using the shield
people that are like, oh boy.
You can also
Joe
see
Merrick
direction
was
behind
like,
the
oh
stairs.
good, a Fire Emblem character.
It
Don't
worked
have any of
up
those
until this
yet.
point,
And then
but
like people were already like
keep
shitting on
holding
him,
the
but
button.
people shit on Joe Merrick all the time, so that's
You
not surprising.
unleash a powerful arrow that looks like a beam of light. You can perform this move by keeping the button held down. You charge up power like so, charge a bit more, and then fire. But again, you'll need to
I'm
take
just
care
checking.
when using
I'm
this
just
move.
checking Twitter because
For one, when you've powered up the move to its
I don't have
max,
anything to
there's
say.
no way to cancel out of it.
I can't crack a
Not
ton of
even with the shield
jokes
button.
because my
other
lungs
words, you're
actually
committing
don't
to
work
fighting
right
it.
now. I'm on the
So you see,
I'm on
a
the verge of
situation like
dying
this,
at every
pretty
second.
terrible.
25 minutes, by the way, and I
Once
started
you've
this maybe
entered the
5
stand,
minutes early, so maybe like 20 minutes in.
You won't be able to
I guess I can
use
just look at the time, 8:21.
which means it's quite the risky attack to use against fighters who
I
have
do,
moves
if we
with
have,
reflector.
I want to
But
see
you
the
can always
stage,
aim
and I
straight,
want to
as
see
it is,
the
after all,
me
a
costumes
one-way
if we
move.
get some more. I haven't
Letting
bought
you
any
deal
of
a
them
sudden
yet,
blow
but
to opponents. So you need to think carefully when using this
it's
move.
like, I'm not mad
Byleth's
because I
final
wasn't
smash is called
expecting
Progenitor
much.
God Ruptured Heaven.
I
In the
was
original game,
primed
there's
to
a
be
move called
excited. I was ready to be disappointed. I didn't think my disappointment would be this high, but it's just disappointment rather than anger.
As you can see,
And I just
you
don't
team up
feel
with
good.
mysterious
Really, I'm more
souls
mad that I
and launch
woke
an
up.
attack together.
Oh boy, Kimmy's asking me
Now,
why
let's
I'm
talk about the
awake.
color variations. It's set up so that the default and odd-numbered color variations are male, while the even-numbered ones are female. However, the third, fourth, and fifth colors are, as you can see, reminiscent of the houses.
That's cool. I
Those of
respect
you who played
that.
the original game will of course
It's like
understand
Yu-Gi-Oh!
what I'm referring
GX.
to. The sixth color is based on Sothis, who you just saw earlier. And the seventh and eighth variations
Uh-oh.
have a different hair color, which is based on
It's mutant time,
based on
gamers.
something that occurs in the course of the original game's story. Didn't we see this variation
Oh.
in the final Smash?
You fucking put spoilers in there, but you don't want to tell us what they... Okay.
Next, I'll introduce the stage. For this one, we of course tried to recreate the place where you spend most of the game.
That cough wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
This is how Garreg Mach Monastery is laid out in the original game.
Twitter is actually
From
mostly
these, you chose to
silent.
have it cycle
Like, I'm
through
not getting a lot of
Reception
notifications, so
Hall,
either no one woke
Bridge,
up, or just everyone is
and Cathedral,
speechless.
all in one stage. It's the type of stage that rotates through different areas, such as these four. Let me
I guess
introduce
I'm
each of the
behind,
guests
because
that
people
appear
are
in these
tweeting
four
stuff
areas.
about the stage I haven't seen.
The first area is the marketplace. I think this is where a lot of people come to do their shopping.
Oh yeah, people were talking
The guests
about
that
the
appear here are
aires, like,
students of the Blue Lion
does it
House,
cycle through them or
Dimitri,
something?
Dedu, and Ingrid. Not Dimitri, Dedu, or Ingrid.
Twitter is asleep
Their
at
names
school
are a bit
right now,
difficult to
nerds.
They're largely from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Since it's a kingdom, that means they have a monarch.
Dog, for
For that
real
reason, I
though?
guess you could say Dimitri's the future king. He
I'd
had
be
quite the
pissed
difficult
if,
life,
like,
may or may not end up with just one
This
eye.
era of Smash happened while I was in school. I'd be so mad missing literally
vendors on
every
either side.
reveal.
In the original game, these are important booths where you buy all sorts of things, but
I don't know how the Smash Wii
here
U
you can break
reveals
them, you
went,
see.
because I just kind of
If you do
watched
break them,
all the reveals on
the
the
stage will
game
expand
when
to
I
the
got
left and
it,
right.
because I was like, oh cool, there were reveal videos.
I wonder where people will buy their supplies.
So I
now.
guess they happen during E3 or
And in
other
the background,
things.
you
Hey,
can
he's a
see the
gatekeeper.
You often pass through this area in Fire Emblem 3 houses, and you end up talking to them a lot. Moving
Yeah.
through these areas is possible thanks to this mysterious platform.
Oh, well there
Just
it
when
is.
seems like you've come to a stop.
I mean, this is
crashing
cool.
back down.
It's
You
a
broke
pretty
through the
sweet
ceiling and
stage,
slammed
you
into
know?
the building. And the guests in the reception hall are Edelgard, Dorothea, and Petra of the Black Eagles.
Edelgard.
Take
It's
note,
not how
it's
I
not
would've-
spelled Edelgard. They're
Yeah.
from the Adrestian Empire.
Okay.
And as
Edelgard
such,
is
they
not
embrace
how
their
I would have
military might.
expected that to be pronounced.
Edelgard is one of the characters who is central to the conflict.
Yeah, it's also who everyone
Depending
wanted
on the
in
path you
Smash.
take, she'll go through some terrible ordeals.
But they would never do that. They'd never pick a character.
You'll
in
notice there are
Smash.
prominent chandeliers
I'm being
above the
fucking
stage.
facetious, of course.
It's possible to knock them down.
You get what I mean, though.
However, Byleth can't actually reach it, even though it's their stage. You can
Oh,
reach it with
that's
other fighters,
hilarious. Well, this
So,
stage is
it's
like
nice
by
if you can
default
work your way up
banned
there
then,
by
because
getting
that's
lucky
fucking
and
an
being launched
unfair
up, or
advantage.
perhaps by using another fighter
Just
as a stepping
kidding.
stone.
All stages are
There we
banned.
go. I made it. And you can knock it down. Also, you can break this table. Like so.
Can't wait for
Just like the sign that reads Fooding Kazan in the
Fire
Sudoku
Emblem
Castle
Three
show,
Houses
it can break
stage
if you launch
to be
opponent
the
into it
next.
at close range.
Almost said Fire Pro World, the next Sell It and Smash event.
Next up, the bridge. The camera rotates 90 degrees, creating this long area. It's very wide indeed. It's similar to the bridge of Elden.
Byleth is not who I expected or wanted, but
The
blue
guests
hair
are
and
from the
big
Golden
titties
Deer,
in Smash.
Claude,
We take
Hilda,
those.
and Lawrence. They belong to the Leicester Alliance. Because it's an alliance of many noble families, you could say that they have a wide assortment of members. And Claude is the sharpest of the bunch. Incidentally, both Claude and Hilda are the names of characters that appear in Genealogy of the
Legalize
Holy War,
Greg
the fourth title of
Monastery.
the Fire Emblem series. I guess once you've reached
No,
the
please, dear
17th
God, I
game
don't
and
want
are
to see this on my
creating 40
timeline
characters
every
for each
30
new
seconds next
entry,
month. I
you're
don't
bound to
care.
get a bit of name overlap. The naming process must be tough.
Okay,
Hey, it
people
looks
are
like the
already
Pegasus
making
is
hose
true.
mad memes for Byleth.
As for the
That's
bridge's
getting
design,
annoying
it's just a
fast.
long pathway, plain and simple. You can expect plenty of blows to be exchanged at the edges of the screen. You could also say it's a place where the fail knot really shines, and in this sense, I think it suits the Golden Deer perfectly.
So this is like... They just gave it 5 stages. I get that, like, the other Fire Emblem stages kind of do this.
The last area is the
I'm
cathedral,
not saying it's, like,
only with some platforms you can pass
unfair,
through.
but, like...
The guests appearing in the cathedral
They're really
are
sucking
Seteth,
Fire
Flame,
Emblem's
and
dick.
Rhea. There's
Dude's
Seteth,
name
who
is
appears to have an
Seteth.
extremely strong bond with his sister, Flame. She seems to be under the protection of him and Rhea, who you can see fighting during the opening of Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Rhea Ripley.
All three have character quirks
That's
related to
the
their
extent of
true
my comedy
identities.
right now.
I feel that Flame might be saying shush at this point, so I'll leave it at that.
No, he's probably talking about spoilers.
This is a
but I'm not
simple
listening
area of
to
the
him.
stage. All it has are these platforms. Being the last area, it may be a place where some intense battles will be waged. It'll cycle through each location in about 2.5 minutes. Okay, today we'll have a tag team battle in Squad Strike with the DLC team pitted against Fire Emblem protagonists from
Dog.
throughout the ages. That'll give us
You
precisely
should not
5
be
players
able
to decide.
to have a squad
Here we go,
strike
Joker.
where an entire team is Fire Emblem.
Joker! And Hero! Gee, we really made a lot, huh? Banjo! By now, I think you know what I'm doing.
Yes.
But basically, I'm trying to defeat all 5 opponents with just the professor here. But as
Okay.
expected, it's going to be a pretty tough battle.
Well, I don't know. What'd you set the CPU to? Would you set them to like 5? Maybe if they're set to 9, it'll be difficult.
Uh-oh, this is bad. Finnegan. I better keep my distance. I'll use this chance to attack. Got him. That's scary. He's invincible for a moment here. Lots of explosives. Ouch. Perfect shielded that, huh? Good one. If I do this, or like so. No anti-air, huh? There, the soccer ball connected.
I can't be impressed. Like, show
Good.
us what
There's
this
Mom.
should view.
You're in a good spot, Mom. Ah, I shouldn't have taken that. Gardevoir. Well,
I'm
no one
still
uses
choking.
projectiles. At this point, it doesn't matter if Gardevoir's there or not. I feel like the enemy might get this Smash Ball. See? They got it.
I'm so
But they mustn't give up.
tired of the hose
I can't waste
mad
the
image
chance.
already.
There's another Smash Ball. Yes, got it. Now, what are you charging up for? There's still more. Whack.
Don't win with the
You
hammer,
took
you
the hammer,
coward.
but it's mine. Although I'm scared I might get hit with a counter in this state.
Oh my god, that would be absolutely hilarious if he did.
I was trying to fight using Byleth's abilities alone, but what matters is that I won. Good game. It can be fun to play like this, especially in tag team, so I think it's a good idea to try imposing different types of challenges on yourself.
I do that a lot.
The end.
I can respect that. The end. Oh my god, it really has been almost 35 minutes, for real.
Now, about the additional music. Since it's from the Fire Emblem series, we'll be
Yeah.
adding each of the new tracks to all the Fire Emblem stages.
That's fair.
There are already a lot of Fire Emblem tracks in the game. Our selection this time has been made taking those existing tracks into consideration. 11 songs are being added.
I really thought that said
This includes an
WarioWare,
arrangement
where
of
it
the main
says Seasons
theme
of
in both
Warfare,
Japanese
because
and
I'm just that
English.
exhausted.
I hope you'll enjoy these as well.
My brain is like mush.
We're also adding in a new spirit board.
I completely forgot about the spirit board.
It includes the house leaders among some of the other popular characters. Sothis is Legend class.
That's cool.
Also, there's a new classic mode route, a heroic legacy, which is designed to let you enjoy classic Fire Emblem stages from throughout the series' history.
Alright.
The
It-
final battle is against Master Hand and Crazy Hand, but you'll
Okay.
find that something pretty amusing happens, so look forward to that.
Alright, that's pretty neat. I'll keep that in mind. I can respect
Now for the
that.
Mii Fighter costumes.
Alright,
Please
here we
take a
go.
look.
Nice! This is what I'm. This is the real character reveal. Da-na-na-na. Is there gonna be like a Sora one to just super piss everyone off? Okay, Assassin's Creed Mii Fighter outfit. I can get behind that. Rabid! Yes. 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 I don't know. Okay, cool. It's all three. Mega Man X, that's fine. I don't... It's just Mega Man X. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh! Mega Man Battle Gunner EXE. Dude, that's an oldie. That's an old lad. Oh, that's crazy. Google wouldn't let me subscribe to you, so I kinda ticked. Wait, what do you mean? I don't know what that means. That Cuphead outfit rules! This is the big reveal. Includes a music track. Yeah, so Cuphead's the big reveal for Mii Fighters. Yo, the Mii Fighter outfits were pretty sick. I don't know what you mean when Google wouldn't let me subscribe. Yeah, dude, I'll get three. I'll buy 3 of those.
This time, we're releasing a Cuphead costume. And for those of you who purchased the Cuphead costume, an additional song will be added. It's called Floral Fury, and it's the theme that plays when fighting Cagney Carnation.
I feel like there might have been better
I hope you
songs
enjoyed
we could
these as
add,
well.
but you know what? Teach their own. Maybe that's the most popular Cuphead song. I don't know
After
shit about
purchasing a
Cuphead.
costume, I recommend using the sharing feature. If someone has created a
dying.
Mii fighter, you can play using the costume it's wearing immediately after you download it. And now, onto the amiibo. The color palette for Dark Samus looks pretty good, doesn't it?
That's an
Dark
incredible
Samus and
amiibo.
Richter are planned for release on Friday, January 17th.
The Dark Samus amiibo is absolutely banger.
And now, with the addition of Byleth, the
Oh,
Fighters
subscribe
Pass
on
is
Twitch.
finally
Well,
complete.
thank you.
The lineup was Joker,
Much appreciated.
Hero,
Yeah, I
Banjo
hated
Kazooie,
all of these.
Terry Bogard, and Byleth.
I only hate Joker because I played Persona 5, and he's a nothing character.
From more than 70 fighters,
And
only
every
5
character
have
was
been
good.
added.
Yeah.
But I must say, this game has always been an exceptional experience.
Well, you mean you added
Since the
more
roster
when you
was
released the
already so
game.
large to begin with. Right from the start, we intended to make the most out of the new gameplay
Yeah.
mechanics and so on.
Yeah, those were pretty sweet. You did a good job on the
There
game.
really were a lot of new mechanics, weren't there?
Yeah.
When
Crits
we
were a
add
bad
new
one.
fighter, we don't simply make their attacks or their movements a little different.
Not subscribe yet,
Instead, we
extra
try to
subscribe. That's
offer you a
fine.
whole new
I
style of
appreciate
play.
it.
As I stated, we'll continue to release more DLC fighters down the line.
Are they gonna reveal one
I
more
had
so
thought
people
that
are happy?
1 or 2 might suffice, but, well,
Another
Have
fighter
a look.
pass. It's another fighter's pass. Another fighter's pass? Yeah, okay. Oh, super secret final one. Uh-oh, who's secret number 11?
looks like there will be one more
Save
fighter
Waluigi for last. Make Waluigi number 11.
For this reason, we will be releasing the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass Volume 2. It will be available for pre-purchase on the date shown, so please keep an eye out.
Yeah.
And now that it's official, we intend to move ahead with development. Of course, like last time, the contents will remain unknown for now. And
Yeah.
I'm personally very sorry that we have to release Fighters Pass Volume 2 when the details have yet to be revealed. Like last time, I'd be very grateful if, despite that, you would understand why and purchase it. Furthermore, the new additions have already been decided. Even if I
Okay.
receive many requests regarding potential candidates on Twitter, I'm
Yeah.
afraid it would be very hard to consider them.
I mean, that's fair. Especially because he already got,
But I
like,
still
all the
hope
requests
you'll look
before
forward
this
to it.
came out. So it's not like no requests were received.
We're also including a bonus
Not that he
with
has
Fighters
those.
Pass Volume 2. Last time, it
Yeah.
was a Rex costume.
Yeah,
But
is this
this
going to be a
time,
good one
here's
this
what
time?
we have.
I hope it's a good costume. I don't get it. Oh.
It's a Mii Fighter costume for Mii Sword Fighter, the ancient soldier gear from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This will not be for sale individually, so it can only be acquired as part of Fighters Pass.
I mean, it
Volume 2.
looks cool. I wish it was a character. Not like a literal character, but like a character Mii fighter. You know what I mean?
It's been reported that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the highest selling fighting game in the world.
Sakura's like, that's a party game, though.
Personally, I don't know if it counts as simply a fighting game,
Oh, shit,
but
I
I
called
guess
it.
it's seen as a fighting game around the world. It seems like Street Fighter 2 was in the lead for a while, but now Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has surpassed it in total sales. However, I'm not sure if this is accurate. There were 5 versions of Street Fighter 2, or 6 to 7 if we really want to get into the weeds. Plus,
Yeah.
there's the arcade versions and the 25 ports to
This
other
one over
systems,
35
so I
minutes,
don't know
but
if
that's
that's been
okay.
accounted for. Also, I don't know if that really qualifies as one game. It's up for discussion. So, who knows? But when it comes to a single piece of software, it seems like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is number 1. Although, I still don't know if it can really be called just a fighting game.
Well, it's not just
I
a
feel like
fighting
it's
game.
become more than a fighting game, some sort of celebration of gaming or something else entirely. Also, I feel a deep attachment to the 5 DLC fighters.
Yeah, that's cool. Even Byleth? At least this stream's giving me
The
more
first Fighters
fighters?
Pass
Hell yeah,
just wrapped
brother.
up, but it was decided that there will be more DLC,
Mm-hmm.
which means no breaks for me. I plan to keep working hard, so I hope you can continue to support us.
I mean, you can still take some breaks, brother.
That's it. Thank you.
Excuse me. Damn, that's really it, bro. I'm like scared to open Twitch chat. That's really it, huh? No breaks for him, don't be mean. Alright, listen, I'd love to sit here and read funny, hilarious tweets for a while. I'm sure that'd be a good time. My lungs really hurt. my lungs are in a bad place. So thanks for coming to the direct. The direct was pretty bad as a whole. Stream was pretty bad as a whole. Anyway, thanks for coming though. I'm gonna go start wheezing. I don't know when the next stream's gonna be. Maybe tomorrow.